Hey everyone, in today's video we're going to be spring cleaning the kitchen, and what I like to start with first is my refrigerator. So I'm just looking around and seeing everything that I kind of have in the fridge, and I'll go ahead and take everything out and I'll kind of sort through and see what's expired and what we don't eat and things like that, and I'll toss those out in the trash. And after that, I'm going to go ahead and just clean the whole inside of the fridge with an all-purpose cleaner. After I've wiped down everything and everything is nice and clean, I'll go ahead and just start placing all of the food and drinks and things like that back into the fridge. And I actually have a process of how I decide which stuff goes where. And I have a video that I go in depth of how I organize my refrigerator, and I'll definitely leave that somewhere linked on the screen and in the description box if you want to go ahead and check that out. After I'm done with the fridge, I then move on to my pantry, and I'll do the same step-by-step process. So what I'll be doing is just taking everything out of the pantry, and I'll kind of sort through the food that we don't eat and things that are expired and kind of like the overflow products that we just don't use anymore that's taking up too much space. And after I've taken everything down, I'll then of course start wiping all of the shelves down as well, and I'll go ahead and use the same all-purpose cleaner and just clean everything. I then purchased these storage bins from the Dollar Tree, and I took some chalk tape and kind of labeled them to what products were going to go in each particular bin. And I do have a video of the storage process that I kind of took as far as organizing my pantry, and I'll definitely leave that somewhere linked on the screen and in the description box if you want to check that out. But you can kind of get a better idea of what steps I took to kind of organize my pantry by keeping everything in their own particular spaces. And by utilizing these bins, it kind of helped with keeping the particular snacks or cereals and things like that from overflowing into the next section of the pantry. So I definitely also had plenty of space to utilize at the bottom too, and just for overflow things. Next, it was time to move on to deep cleaning my oven, and this one was extremely dirty, so I went ahead and scrubbed that. And I used the Mrs. Jones Soapbox Soft Cleaning Scrub to clean my oven, and I also sprayed some all-purpose spray in there as well to kind of help with the soapiness and cleaning a little bit better. And after that, I just went ahead and scrubbed everything down, and I just wiped it down with like a warm, wet towel. And then moving to the top of my oven, I just took off these pieces, and the way I clean them is really simple. I just run some hot water and some dish soap over them, and then I'll pop them in the washer for the rest of the cleaning process. And I just use the same cleaning products, and I'm just scrubbing the top of my stove as well, and I did some all-purpose spray with that too, and I just wiped everything down. And once I've cleaned everything, I took some hot water and some paper towels and just kind of wipe down all the soap scum and everything like that. And after I've gone ahead and cleaned that, I then moved to the microwave, and this glass part here, I go ahead and just use some hot water and some dish soap, and that's how I clean that. And then I'll just spray down the inside of my microwave with the all-purpose cleaner, and I'll take like a hot washcloth and I'll just wipe everything down inside there as well. And after all of that was done, I went ahead and deep cleaned the rest of my kitchen. I do have a video on how I clean the dishes and clean my floors and what products I use, so I'll definitely leave that linked for you somewhere on the screen or in the description box if you want to check that out as well. So everything was nice and clean. All I did was just wipe down my appliances, got rid of all the fingerprints and things like that, and everything was just nice and clean and organized. And this is kind of the process that I take in regards to deep cleaning my kitchen. So I do hope this video gave you some inspiration to clean your kitchens, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to check out my last video of our do-it-yourself gold glitter centerpieces, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!